doing? Welcome to the second episode of the Bad Parents podcast. I'm your host, Irene B, aka Malika's mummy. Welcome back to those listening in for the second time. Thank you for your support. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome. How are you? If you're just listening in for the first time, you can already gather from the title, this is a podcast for parents where we can listen, maybe share. We can definitely relate on stories. It's an unfiltered, real, raw podcast. That's my disclaimer, by the way. So don't expect to hear lovely stories, maybe from time to time, but we will be talking about everything on here. Like I said, from sex, finances, relationships, babies, tantrums, training, everything that comes under parenting. We are talking about it on this podcast. So also, I don't want to exclude people who aren't parents on here. You know, if you want to listen, if this tickles your fancy, why not? Yes, everyone, how you doing? How are you doing today? Let me tell you how I'm feeling, if you care. I'm feeling very irritable and annoyed. I'll tell you why. Carona Virus. Yes, that C word. I thought there was only one C word that I didn't want to ever hear, and that's another one. If you're not aware of the first C word, cunt. Cunt. Basically, everywhere I go, it's just coronavirus. When I'm at work, the updates, coronavirus. When the clients I have at work, coronavirus. Even when my other half comes home, we talk briefly about coronavirus. I've even started avoiding the news because I just feel personally, my opinion is, I feel like they are part of the brainwashing and they're just really scaring everybody, man. I think they need to allow it. Like, come on. I just think, like, one side, everyone's like, oh, it's just a normal flu. And the other side is like, okay, there could be a possible lockdown. And my manager asked me the other day, are you prepared or are you panicking? And I was like, I'm not really doing either, if I'm honest. I'm not doing any of them. I would prepare, but I know there's nothing to prepare with because I looked on the shelves and there's nothing on there. I can't even get a bottle of water, tissue. I mean, I buy those anyway. We buy a lot anyway. And it's just become ridiculous now. Like, even when things are running low, it's like, oh, definitely got to get it. But it's just, everything's becoming too stressful to do now. Do you know what I mean? And I'm already dealing with a lot. I don't want to have that to deal with as well. Do you know what I mean? And I was supposed to go on holiday with my girls, and now we've had to postpone it. Do you know what I mean? I put my deposit to the side. I was doing my research. You know, we were going to go on holiday, and it was just like, not even like a long week. We just wanted to do 2-3 days. And we were just like, all right, let's just have a break in the sun. Now we have to postpone it, which is mad. And it's just like, my job role, it includes meeting a lot of people. So you can imagine, I'm faced with a lot of people, but I'm not even, it sounds bad, maybe I'm being careless, but I can't lie, I can't put that at the forefront of my mind because that would affect my job and my customer service, and that's my job. I have to give good customer service. So no, I'm not worried about it, to be honest. I probably have had it already, if I'm honest. I know people are going to listen to this, and if you hear me later on that I've been quarantined, these places are tapped, but we'll see how it goes. I hope it all dies down eventually. I really do, because if it doesn't, I don't know what the end outcome's going to be. I'll be honest, I personally think, because I've got like a thing about zombie films, I hate zombies, zombie apocalypses. It scares me. I think that's my worst fear. And the way things are going, it's reminding me of a zombie apocalypse. So I'm feeling like, all right, Sage, everyone they've buried now from this coronavirus. What if all of a sudden, boom, everyone's awake? And I'm just like, oh, I don't know how to deal with it. But that's just my dark side of my head coming through. Ignore me. Yeah, so apart from that, what has happened to me? Well, my daughter, she's learning her colours, and she's doing really well actually. She's learning her colours and shapes. She's almost 2. She's really smart. But the bad side of it as well, she is approaching her terrible 2s, and she's picking and choosing. She has selective hearing, so when you call her name, she chooses when she wants you to listen to you. But you know when she listens to you, when you say, oh, chicken, she loves chicken, she will turn round so quick. When you say, oh, look, chicken, I like a chicken, and she will turn around and she will hear you. Her hearing works when you say chicken, but not her name. So I'm beginning to think maybe I should just change her name to Chicken. Yeah. So so that's that. Another one is I basically am a bit annoyed with myself. So I did record yesterday. I recorded 3 times my podcast. And today's episode is about birth stories. Basically they didn't record. 3 times didn't record, and I just thought, you know what, maybe I'm just going to keep it a bit more simpler today, just in case. I'm looking at my phone constantly right now and making sure I'm recording. I had everything. I was reading, the stories from the mums, and I was just like, you know what, maybe it'll be better if I get the mums to somehow join me on this podcast and tell their stories themselves. I think I was listening. I was thinking, like, I'm lacking the emotion that the parents could give me, and I'm not doing the stories any justice. It's never the same you reading a story of someone who actually went through it when they say it. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather just let the parents say it. Do you know? And you can hear their story. But moving on, I'm going to tell you my story. Yeah. And if you're looking to leave this podcast right now, let me tell you why you shouldn't switch off. Basically, it ended with me holding my baby in the middle of my room, umbilical cord hanging out, and blood all over the floor, with just myself and my partner. Do you want to lock off now? That's right, I didn't think so. Okay, so once upon a time, no, I'm joking. So this is what happened. Okay, where do we start? I'm not going to give you dates and time specifics, because this happened basically 2 years ago, and I don't remember too tough, just like most parents don't remember. But I'll tell you like little facts, because for those who are pregnant and you're listening, if this is your first child, I'm going to get very graphic. So if you don't want to hear, don't switch off. Just listen. Don't switch off. I won't get too graphic. It's not fair on you. Because I remember before I had my baby, I can't lie, I was shook. I was so scared. I watched this lady's birth on YouTube, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, how am I only getting dilated? How can I be dilated for just 8 centimeters? Or is it 10? See what I'm saying? My facts. And don't I need a meter because you're pushing out this human. How is this coming out of me? Oh yeah, by the way, before I forget, I know it's like it happened on Sunday, but it's Tuesday now, but oh God, I've just messed up. Happy International Women's Day, right?